Instagram as a platform is very different now than it was 3, 4 years ago. So the platform's changing. The ability to like really not go viral, but at least just like get into new spheres and really explode on Instagram is challenging. Super hard. There's a formula there that's difficult to figure out. YouTube is, we had a big first year. Like last year was like our big full first year on YouTube. Periodically, we get a home run video that gets a couple 100,000 views. It's big, it's viral. For the most part, we have like a steady, kind of growth rate, which is great. But, are we going to go from 100,000 to or 125 to 225 like in the next couple months? I don't see that happening, or the next 6 months. I think it's going to be a slow climb until we have something big that changes. And what are we doing? Well, we're just going to put out more frequent content there. We haven't really explored deeply TikTok as a platform, but that's an area that we have to be on. So we launched maybe about a month ago on there, and it's like, okay, how do we start to drip out content to just more different sources that people are consuming? And I don't think that, we have a podcast that we do. I have long form YouTube content. We're doing shorts on, YouTube. We do Instagram content. We're getting opportunities to like, travel and see, like we film stuff in Sweden. Like we have content to repurpose, but that's just about scaling up your media departments. Like there's only so much Nate can do to edit. Our conversation last night about distributing more content and getting more clips, like, and companies that you can work with to do that. Like that was super interesting to me. It's like, okay, we have all this content here. Like, how do we just get in front of more eyeballs? And then what about a paid strategy to do that? Like we have great stuff that speaks to people, and it has at different times when algorithms were different, when, the landscape of social media, when the pandemic hit and people were like, I'm just on Instagram all the time because I'm at home. And I saw just a dramatic growth in my Instagram account during those first 6 months of the pandemic, which I haven't experienced since probably 2016. It's like, so what could change that and bring that kind of hockey stick type of growth? I don't know where it's going to come from. And I'm not like trying to spend all my time be like, what's the hockey stick growth strategy? It's more like, what's the steady, consistent growth strategy on all platforms, paid, organic, email, like what, let's improve SEO. Let's kind of do a little bit of everything. And because I think that that's ultimately what's actually a bit more sustainable, to feel the pressure of like, I got to go come up with like a home run idea that's going to really just like change everything and, 10x what we're doing. Like that's unrealistic, unlikely, and also just maybe probably a waste of like good energy that could be distributed amongst other platforms.